Start with a nice, comfortable seat. Bring your gaze to the floor or close your eyes. Bring your hands face down onto your knees. Thank you for joining this class today. As Sean said, I'm Jessica, and I'll be instructing you for the next 45 minutes. Take one deep inhale through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. Inhale and sigh it out your mouth. Take this time here to really just slow down, catching up with your breath, letting yourself feel grounded into the mat. Keep your spine straight without building too much tension. Keep your crown lifted towards the ceiling. Keeping in touch with your breath, let thoughts come in. Acknowledge them and let them pass. Inhale and sigh it out your mouth. Set an intention for your practice. If you'd like, you can set an intention for your day, your week, your month, or just your personal growth. Today, we're going to do some crown chakra meditation. Begin to imagine a light in the far corner of whatever room you're in. The light makes its way around the room and slowly comes to the crown of your head. Let the light melt into your crown and down through your body, visualizing each muscle, each limb, receiving some of this positive energy. As you inhale, the light trickles down through your body. As you exhale, it expands through the width of your head, of your abdomen. Use this space of stillness to just be at peace for a moment. Take one deep inhale, beginning to bring movement back to your fingers and your toes. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, bring your arms up and around. And exhale, sigh it out. Bring your hands to prayer at your chest. Inhale, bring your arms up and around. And exhale, bring your hands back to prayer at heart center. Throughout this practice, we're going to keep bringing focus onto the popular yoga mantra, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, which roughly translates to may all beings everywhere be happy and free. Inhale, bring your arms up and around. And exhale, fold over your legs, keeping your spine straight, your crown lifted. You can keep your eyes closed or bring your gaze to the floor in front of you. Inhale to create space, lengthening your spine. And your exhales to fold a little deeper over your legs. Inhale, start to walk your hands back up towards your body. And exhale them out to your sides. Inhale, bring your arms up and around. And exhale, bring them to heart center. Inhale, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. And your left ear over your left shoulder. Inhale, come down, bringing your chin to your chest. And exhale, bring your shoulder to your ear. Take 3 rounds at your own pace, keeping control over your breathing as you do. When you're ready, come to stillness, bringing your head back to center. If your eyes are closed, you can open them. Swing your legs out behind you and plant your hands for a tabletop position. Walk your hands a few inches forward. Inhale, bring your hips back to the right, forward. Exhale, bring your hips to the left, back. Inhale to the right and forward. And exhale to the left and back. Inhale, come up and around. And exhale, come around and back. Take one more circle in this direction. And after your exhale, inhale and bring your hips to the left, forward. Exhale to the right and back. Inhale, up and around. Exhale, around and back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, one more circle. And exhale, return to a tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your gaze, dropping your belly, inhaling for cow. Exhale to curve your spine, untuck your toes, drop your gaze to the floor, and push your mat away. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, curving your spine and untucking your toes. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back for a downward facing dog. In your first downward facing dog, you're going to want to take any movements here that feel good, whether that's coming up on your tippy toes, pedaling one foot, then the other, swaying your hips, or just rocking forward and back. Come to stillness. Inhale, bend your knees, bring your gaze forward, and exhale to step or hop to the top of your mat, folding over your legs. Inhale to halfway lift, straightening your spine, and exhale to fold over. Inhale, bring your arms up and around, and exhale to fold back over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Grab opposite elbows and sway back and forth, releasing any tension you might be carrying in your body, in your legs, in your arms. Drop your hands. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands and step back for plank. Lower down by dropping your knees, your chest, and your chin, and coming up between your hands for a back bend. Take a deep inhale, and exhale, lower back down. Inhale, come back up for your back bend or your cobra. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale, come up one more time. And on your exhale, tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back for down dog. Bring your right foot out behind you for three-legged dog. And exhale, bring it up between your hands. Drop your back knee, untuck your back toes, and bring your arms up for a crescent lunge. Take another full breath here. And cartwheel your hands down to round your foot. Begin to walk your hands back, curling your toes up towards your face for a runner's lunge. On your next exhale, walk your hands forward and past your right foot. Inhale, walk your hands back, curling your toes towards your face. And exhale, forward, bringing a deeper bend to your right knee. Inhale, come back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, back. And exhale, forward. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and come up for a high lunge, bringing your arms up so that they're rounding your ears. Pivot your left foot so that it's perpendicular with your right, and bring your arms to a T for Warrior Two. Keep a bend in your right knee and square your hips off as much as you can. Inhale, flip your front palm and reach it back over your left side for a peaceful warrior. Be mindful of the bend in your right knee. Exhale for side angle, bringing your right forearm to your right knee and lifting your left arm over your right side. Inhale for peaceful warrior, reaching over the left side. And exhale for side angle, reaching over the right side. Inhale for peaceful. And exhale for side angle. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, one more round, peaceful. Exhale, side angle. On your next inhale, bring your arms back to a T. Coming back to a Warrior Two, bringing your gaze over your right fingertips. Straighten your right knee and begin to reach as far to the right as you can before dropping your right hand along your right leg. Your left hand can reach to the ceiling, almost as though a string is pulling you through your middle finger. Your gaze can follow your left thumb. Slowly begin to work your way back up to a T and pivot your feet so that they're both facing forward as your left foot was. Inhale, bring your arms up and around. And exhale, fold over your wide legs. Inhale to straighten your back, halfway lifting. And exhale to fold. Begin to walk your hands over to your right side, keeping your left hand anchored. Bring your right arm overhead so that your chest is open to the ceiling. Try to keep your shoulder away from your ear, creating a hollow space where your neck is. Bring your gaze to follow your right thumb and stay anchored down through your feet and your left hand. Lower your right hand back down. Walk both hands back to center. And then over to the left side. This time, keeping your right hand anchored. Open your left side to the ceiling. Again, creating that hollow space between your ear and your shoulder, and bringing your gaze up to follow your left thumb. Lower your left hand back down and walk back to center. Inhale to halfway lift, straightening your spine. And exhale, fold back over. Inhale, bring your arms up and around. And exhale, bring them to heart center for prayer. Begin to heel toe your feet a little closer together. And point your toes outwards. Cactus your arms so that they're both bent like that. And bring a bend to your knees. Try to square off your hips for goddess pose. You can come to your toes for an extra challenge. You can bring your middle finger to your thumb for a mudra. Keep your spine straight, your crown lifted. If your heels are lifted, lower them back down and straighten your legs. Inhale, bring your arms up and over. And exhale, widen your stance and fold over your legs. Inhale, come up and around. And exhale, pivot both feet so you come back for a high lunge with your right foot forward. A full breath here, inhaling. And exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. And exhale to cartwheel your hands around your foot. Move your right hand onto the inside of your right foot for lizard pose. You can drop your knee for a stretch or keep your knee lifted to build strength. You can stay on your hands, come to blocks or any props you might have, or come to your forearms. Keep your knee as hugged into your right arm as you can. Keep your gaze forward. Avoid dropping to the floor. Use this time to connect with your breathing, the intention you set at the beginning of class, and our mantra, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. If you're on your forearms, you can come back to your hands. And slide your right foot back, lifting both knees for a plank. Lower down by dropping your knees, your chest, and your chin, and coming up between your hands for a back bend. Tuck your toes, and lift your hips back for a down dog. Lift your left foot out behind you for three-legged dog. And exhale, bring it up between your hands. Drop your right knee, untuck your right toes, and come up for a back bend crescent lunge. Reaching your arms slightly behind you without bringing too much strain to your spine. Cartwheel your hands back around your foot. Begin to walk your hands backwards for a runner's lunge, curling your left toes towards your face. Exhale and walk your hands forward and past your left foot, bending into your left knee. Inhale, come backwards. And exhale, forwards. Inhale, backwards. And exhale, forwards. Inhale, come back to round your foot. Tuck your back toes and come up for a high lunge. Rounding your ears with your arms, keeping a bend in your left knee. Pivot your left foot, keeping a bend in your right knee or your left knee, so that your feet are perpendicular. Bring your gaze over your left fingertips, bringing your arms to a T. Inhale, reach over your right side for peaceful warrior. And exhale, bring your forearm to your knee, reaching over your left side for side angle. Inhale, peaceful, being mindful of that bend in your left knee. And exhale, side angle. Inhale, peaceful. And exhale, side angle. Inhale, one more round, peaceful. And exhale, side angle. Inhale, bring your arms back to a T. Your gaze over your left fingertips. Straighten your left knee. Reach as far to the left as you can before dropping your left hand along your left leg. Bring your right hand reaching towards the ceiling. Your gaze can follow. Begin to come back up, bringing your arms back to a T and pivoting back for high lunge. Cartwheel your hands down to round your foot and bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot for lizard pose. You can keep your knee lifted to build strength or drop it for a stretch. You can come to blocks, stay on your hands, or come to your forearms, keeping your knee as hugged into your body as you can. Keep your gaze straight. Avoid looking at the floor. Be mindful of your breath, of your surroundings. If you're on your forearms or a prop, You can come back to your hands and slide your foot back, lifting both knees for plank. You can either come straight to a downward facing dog or take a vinyasa by coming down and up between your hands for a back bend before heading to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, and exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift, straightening your spine, and exhale to fold back over. Inhale, bring your arms up and around. And on your exhale, widen your stance about mat's width with your toes pointed away. And come to a yogi squat, keeping your spine straight, your crown lifted, bringing your hands to prayer, and using your elbows to push your knees away. If this pose is uncomfortable and you can't hold it for too long, place a mat, a blanket, a pillow, a block below your sit bones. Bring your right hand down. Reach your left hand to the ceiling, bringing a gentle twist to your spine. Come back to center and switch sides, bringing your left hand to the floor and your right hand to the ceiling, twisting to the right side. Come back to center, bringing your hands to prayer, and slowly lower your hips back to the mat. And bring your feet out straight in front of you. Widen your legs. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left knee. Inhale, bring your arms up and around. And exhale to fold over your straight leg. Keeping your spine straight, your crown lifted. Use your inhales to create space between your body and your leg. And your exhales to fold a little deeper, bringing your belly towards your thigh. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to deepen. Walk your hands back up your leg and switch sides, bringing the inside of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Inhale, bring your arms up and around, and exhale to fold over your straight leg. Keeping your spine straight, your crown lifted, using your inhales to create space, and your exhales to fold deeper. Begin to walk your hands back up your leg. Bring both feet out wide in front of you. Inhale your arms up and around, and exhale, walk them through the middle of your legs, keeping your spine straight as you can for the most challenging fold of our practice. Walk your hands back up. Bring your feet together. Your hands forward, palms facing up. Inhale to prepare. And exhale to slowly, using your core strength, lower back onto the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Once lowered down, hug your knees into your chest. Take a gentle rock to the right and the left, massaging your back against the floor. Come to stillness. Keeping your right knee hugged into your chest, release your left leg out onto the mat, straightening your knee. Open your right knee out to your right side. Bring your arms to a T or a cactus, and your gaze over your left side. Bring your right knee back to center, and then over your left side, bringing a twist to your spine. We're keeping your shoulders ground into the mat. Your arms can come to a T, and your gaze over your right shoulder. Bring your right knee back to your chest, and bring the left to meet it. Release your right leg out onto the mat, straightening your knee. Keeping your left knee hugged in towards your belly. Open your left knee out to your left side. Again, bringing your arms to a T or a cactus, and bringing your gaze over your right shoulder. Hug your left knee back to center before bringing it over your right side for a twist, keeping your shoulders on the floor, stable in the mat. Your gaze comes over your left shoulder. Your arms come to a T or a cactus. Bring your knee back to center and hug both back into your chest. Drop your feet, grounding them into the mat, keeping a bend in your knees. Bring your hands to your sides and lift your hips for a bridge. Bring your hands together, intertwining your fingers to open your shoulders. For an extra challenge, you can come to your tippy toes. If you're on your toes, drop back to your heels. Release your hands, lower your hips, and hug your knees back into your chest. Sway back and forth, again massaging your back. Come to stillness. Reach between your thighs for the outside edges of your feet. And release your feet out for happy baby. You can take any movements here that feel good, whether that's straightening one knee, then the other, or both at the same time, whether that's swaying back and forth, or bringing the soles of your feet together. Take any last movements before we come to take our final rest in Shavasana, laying still on our backs with your feet open, your palms face up to the ceiling, resting your head back on the mat, on a blanket or a pillow. As you close your eyes or bring a gentle gaze to the ceiling, begin to imagine that white light that we imagined at the beginning of class, emerging from the crown of your head and going slowly back to where it came from. That light is shedding from every part of your body, your fingers, your toes, up your legs, your arms, coming right back through your crown, washing away all your worries. Keep control over your breathing as you picture this light leaving the room. Come to a stillness, just to rest for these next few minutes, reconnecting with your intention, and then letting thoughts come and go. You can notice these thoughts and then let go of them. Slowly begin to deepen your breathing, letting your inhales fill your belly and exhaling like you're deflating a balloon. Bring movement back into your fingers and your toes. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead and stretch through your toes and your hands for the deepest stretch of the day. Come to lay on your right side in fetal position, using your right arm as a pillow. And when you're ready, come to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat, keeping your eyes closed or your gaze to the floor, and your hands at heart center. Take a moment to reconnect with your intention and the mantra we used at the beginning of class. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Thank you for letting me guide you in this practice, for showing up on your mat today. Namaste.